Welcome to Sipping Tea with V. On tonight's episode, we're going to be talking about Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 8, Episode 8. Okay, and before I get into the show, let me just go ahead and let y'all know I am sipping. Just like I haven't missed a beat. So y'all already know, I've been telling y'all I was going to get the bottle, so here it is. I got the Bailey's, y'all. I got my drink of choice for tonight. Bailey's, the original. You cannot go wrong with that. So that's what we're rocking with tonight. And let's go ahead and get right into the episode. So as I said, this is Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 8, Episode 8. There's no business like friend business. Okay. And that showed tonight. So let's get into it. So we start this episode off with Lonely Kenya seeking a man, talking about how she's going to lie on a dating website about her age since she looks so much younger. Now, let's be real and let's tell some truth. Let me sip some tea. See, I'm not having it. We're going to have to tell some truth. Now, granted, Kenya does look amazing for her age, but does she look like she's in her 20s? No. Can she pass for 30? Yes. But let's be honest and let's be real, Kenya. You have lived your life. You are a grown, mature woman. And at this point, I say, own your sexiness. At your age, you are bad as fuck. Like, your skin's still bad. But we ain't gonna go there because, it wasn't showing too bad in this episode. So, we move on. We see Kim Fields catching up with her sister. Portia's in the studio working on her morning show. And then we also get Peter sending Cynthia some I'm sorry flowers. What you sorry for, Peter? Thought I wasn't gonna catch them teas. So anyway, Candy meets up with Demetria and Roger Bob to talk about Demetria's first album that she is executive producing. Candy is always about her coins, so I already knew what time it was. So they meet up to talk about the album because Demetria got a big, major record label deal. They let Candy know that the song that she wrote and produced will be Demetria's first single. Candy thinks she's just gonna do the video and be working like she isn't in her second trimester. But hey, if you want it all, you gotta work for it and go hard for it. So, Candy, continue to do your thing. Rest when you can and when you need to. But work. Shit. Show these women out here they don't have to just have the kids. They don't just have to have the career. They can have both. Shit. Fuck that. Do your thing, Candy. So in the next scene, we see Phaedra at home with her sons, and Apollo's old friend Buns, who Phaedra told his tea that he was actually locked up with Apollo during his first bid. Now I'm not sure if y'all caught that, but Buns, Apollo's friend, was actually locked up with Apollo during his first bid. Okay, alrighty, but we ain't gonna go too much further into that. Hey, Apollo. So Phaedra not picking he goes on to talk about Apollo still going on and on about how you not picking up his calls and things. All I can say at this point, the marriage is obsolete, so it's all about the kids. Those two little boys need a healthy relationship with both of their parents. Not to mention that Buns is the only friend of Apollo's who has checked up on Phaedra and the boys. But when your boys be in the strip club with you while you're out, then you get locked down and they ain't nowhere to be found. All I'm gonna say is sips tea. I'm gonna be doing a lot of sipping tea tonight, y'all. A little more than I usually do. So y'all just rock with me and roll with me. Let's see where it goes. So, he brought the boys some cute customized leather chucks with their names on them and some leather jackets to match. I thought that was so cute. And little Aiden, he's just so adorable to me. So back to Candy and this video shoot. Now the video was shot by Derek Blanks. You know, he's a phenomenal photographer. He shot a couple pictures for different housewives throughout the season. So yeah, he's great. Now, it's been years since Kandi has been on a video set, so everyone is there to support her. Todd, Carmen, Don Juan, Portia, and Phaedra even show up to show their love. But those boots, baby, let me just talk about the boots that they put on Kandi. Those boots were amazing, honey. I was like, yes, give pregnant mama some cute swag. The boots I love. But actually, they look like something that Marlo would wear. You know, because she was a real fashionista. She's up on everything. So I really thought they were cute, and they look like something that Marlo would actually wear. Now, as I speak about Marlo, she enters into the next scene with Kenya. They go to the gym to find Kenya a man. It definitely wasn't to find one for Marlo, because y'all already know she likes them 70 and up, baby, and they got to be a sugar daddy with a coin, okay? If you ain't got no coins to spend, you can't get with Miss Marlo. So some guy named Matt comes over and asks Kenya for a date. Now, child, I was like, boy, bye. Let me tell you something, boy, bye. I don't know which producer set you up to come over here and go on a date with Kenya struggling to get a man ass, but boy, bye. Bye. So next we have Kandi and Demetria. Now they're supposedly doing this new The Boy Is Mine 2015 version. Now let me just say, there will never, ever be another The Boy Is Mine. But Kandi definitely held it together. You know, she held it on her own in the video and on the song. Now we get a scene with Cynthia and Peter, who drove 5 hours. Woo, he drove 5 hours from Charlotte to take her on a romantic date. The setup was cute, but I'm still not falling for it. Cynthia states, as long as my honey keeps doing what we're doing together, everything will be okay. I'm like, let me tell you something. It's going to have to take more than him driving 5 hours to take you on a little date for y'all to be okay. I'm glad y'all moving in the right direction, but there is a lot more that needs to be done. Like some trust needs to be earned back. Him staying in Charlotte is not going to get it, okay? Now, that's just from my perspective. I'm not in the relationship, so I can't speak on all that, but that's just my perspective. Moving along. Kenya goes on a date with the guy, Matt, from the gym. They play a game of basketball with a wager. If Matt wins, he'll become her boyfriend. He lost. Now, question is, did he lose on purpose? Or was Kenya just smacking that ass? I think he lost on purpose. But, you know, that's none of my business. I don't think he was for Kenya anyway, so moving along. One of the scenes that I love is Phaedra taking Aiden off to kindergarten for his first day of school. Aiden lets Phaedra know that he's scared because he won't be able to be with her all of the time anymore. She lets him know that she didn't ever think that he would grow up and not be her baby anymore. He said, but I'm still going to be your baby. Phaedra cried on the ride and then finally said a prayer with him. This was a very special scene to me. You know, I love to see Phaedra in her motherly element. I love to see her doing things with the boys. I love what her family adds to the show. I love that part of it. Now it definitely tugged at my heartstrings too. I was like, oh, like, you know, sometimes Phaedra has her things, you know, she could throw a good shade, you know, she's the tea woman, but she is a great mother. We can't take that from her at all. Now, Portia over there looking damn good in her all black with her school teacher bob. You know, she had her school teacher flip back bob going on. I said, yes, Portia, serve it up. Now, she gets on a Skype call with Oliver, who can first only see her boobs when she adjusts the screen. He says, no, I'm okay with this view. I know that's right, Oliver. Go after what you want and get it if it's there. Okay. Now they talk for a few, flirt back and forth. She asks him if he's ready for a relationship one day since he's down in Miami having fun. Now he gets real quiet and the connection starts to break. I'm like, is this nigga cutting off the internet or something? Why the fuck is the connection breaking? Like, did this nigga cut the internet line or what? So they end up ending the Skype call because after his weird silence, it was just like, time to go. Baby, I'm moving too quick. Portia, slow your roll. So anyway, what I will say to Portia is enjoy your single life and stop rushing into things with these dudes. Live your life, have fun. When the right man comes, you will know. Stop forcing it. Please stop forcing it. Goodness, it's getting a little sad and pathetic. Even more sadder than Kenya and her trying to find a man or rent a cop or rent a gym trainer or rent somebody, child. Now the girls are getting ready for Demetrius' video release party. Todd's talking about that check again that Phaedra needs to give him. He says, F that. I'm not going to have any... Now, to me, before I even get that line out, to me, Todd really did... This is how I feel like Todd is looking at Phaedra. Like, F that. I'm not going to have any remorse for a single mother whose husband is in prison for 8 years. Now, let's just sip some tea on that. I'm sorry, y'all. That Bailey's just tastes so good. Woo! I miss that taste. I'm just going to sip some tea on that because I really feel like, Todd, come on, slow down. Calm down on the whole... You know, I understand 8 stacks is not a little bit of money. $8,000 is not a little bit of money. I know you want your money, but just slow down and pump your brakes. It's not that deep, dude. You know she ain't going nowhere. You know where she stay. You know her number. You know her email address. You know where she works. Come on. For real, come on. So anyway, now let me give y'all the rundown, okay, on the video release party. So the setup was nice. It was definitely way better than the one that they had last season. That was just a travesty. We don't want to go there again. To me personally, Candy looked the best out of all the ladies that night. Kenya threw some shade at Kim, talking about she looked like a hooker with her too short leather shorts and her thigh-high boots. I was like, fuck that, Kim. If that's how you want to show up and this is you getting out of mommy mode and you want to pop out, honey. And if that's how you choose to pop out, show up that way, boo. It wasn't cute, but it was you. And that's it, and that's all that matters. So the video of Demetria featuring Candy for the song Unnecessary Trouble was actually cute. But before I, give it any type of props, let me just say this. It was definitely more of a Candy song. And you can tell that Candy wrote it. You can tell that it was made more for Candy's vocal range and for Candy. Now, had I not seen Demetria in the video, I would have thought it was only Candy's song. Let's just be honest and be real. For real. So, Phaedra, Portia, and Shamia go outside to talk about Todd and how he keeps claiming Phaedra owes the money and everything. Now, I didn't say this, but Phaedra did walk up to Candy, congratulate her for the video and everything, and ask Todd to, meet her at her office when he gets a chance. So I thought that was very womanly of her. Go straight to the horse and stop running, all through the pasture with all the other horses. Take it straight to the main horse, okay? So can't nobody switch, flip, or turn your words up. So that, the girls, they talking about the whole owing money thing and how it's ridiculous and how the project didn't even come out and how she paid him $30,000 already. And Don Juan overhears the gossip, honey. And he don't like it because they gossiping about his people. So he goes over to check a bitch or some bitches for talking about his folks. He mainly came for Portia. Now, I wonder, at that exact moment, like, damn, did something go on between him and Portia or something? Like, did they have a disagreement outside of the show that we didn't see? And this is the results? I don't know. Now, let's be clear. When I hear someone talking about my friends or my friend, I definitely go over there and check them and see what's up, what's going on. Do me, you, and my friend, or do you and my friend need to have a conversation one-on-one? I definitely go do that. But I feel like there's an underlying issue there with Don Juan and Portia. Portia said he was thirsty and she wished she had a whole bucket of water for his thirsty ass. he goes on to talk about how her man left her and all this. I was like, damn, I didn't even think he needed to go that far. But she said he needed to go home and change his tampon. She went on to saying his pink drawers are in a bunch and a whole bunch of other stuff. Child, Phaedra saying, she just straight up dismissed him before she actually says anything. She said, I have children to take care of, so I'll be leaving. Okay? That's the best way to exit out, Phaedra. Get on up out of there because you got kids at home that need you. You don't need to be out there arguing with a man. Alright? Now, she also said, I don't fraternize or argue with my friends' workers. Bitch, I was dead, and that's all I had to say. I was dead when she said that. I said, oh, he only a worker now. Okay. So the next episode looks like a calm one. Kandi talks to Don Juan and lets him know that those chicks talking about her husband will really piss her the fuck off. They don't know, boy, Kandi don't play by her man. That's been known since the first season Kandi was on. Was it season 3? Kandi lets that be known on a regular. Okay? Boop! So finally, Phaedra will be meeting up with Todd. Kenya has a sit down with her father. Lastly, Kandi meets up with Portia and basically tells her to stop believing the hype when it comes to Phaedra. When Phaedra was